Tonight, it's blood, guitars, and straight up attitude. We're reliving WWF Fully Loaded 1999, and it's about to get violent. Hey, it's Scott Barratt, and welcome back to the Burning Truth. Hit that like button, share the stream, give us a subscribe, help us get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm here with the man that knows all about blood, guitars, and straight up attitude. It's the one, the only, the Hammer, Matt Burns, everybody.
I appreciate it.
Matt Burns, everybody. There we go.
Calm down.
I need it. How are you, Matt? You okay?
I'm not too bad at all. It feels like we've got a solid watch tonight, right now with, especially with the dice being rolled and everything.
Absolutely. Fully Loaded 99. Huge card for this one. I'm really looking forward to doing a watch along. It feels like forever since we did King of the Ring 99 not so long ago. For those that have watched with us before, we're going through all of 1992 and 1999's pay-per-views simultaneously, and tonight we're at 1999's Fully Loaded. We're going to get that loaded up to watch with you in a moment, but I think before we do that, I think it's really important that we ask, how am I?
I was just about to, you beat me to it.
I did it on purpose. Do you want me to let you get it out?
Yeah, I feel like Portsmouth's going to rage if I don't get it out. So, Scott, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I've had a really good week. I'm trying again to grow a beard. I don't know how well it's going. I'm shaping it up as I go, but it's a painful process for me. It always has been. So we're giving that a go. But that's not what we're here for.
You're shaping yours up, and I think I'm due for my ears being lowered and trimmed.
I would like to see you completely shaven, top and bottom. I want to see bald head, no beard, Matt Burns.
No.
Very funny. An action-packed watch this one's going to be, I think, 1999 Fully Loaded. I have not seen the card beforehand. I've only got what I know from memory, which is Austin versus Undertaker for the title. This is going to be part one. Part two, which will be the second half of this stream, will be coming later in the week. We'll let you know that and make sure that the stream gets set up ahead of time so you know when it's coming and you can watch along with us. But I think we're really looking forward to this one, and rightly so.
That it is. Also, as well, it's actually, this is technically, and if you notice where I say technically the second Fully Loaded event to actually debut. However, it is the first one to be officially just called Fully Loaded, because originally the first one was called In Your House Fully Loaded.
Yeah, it was part of those In Your House 2-hour pay-per-view specials, wasn't it? So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Don't know what we're going to get into, but Matt, do you want to give us the rules for the watch along, how you watch along, see if you need to pause the video now, and then we can get cracking.
Well, here's how it works. Get Fully Loaded 1999 ready, be it on Peacock, Netflix, DVD, or however you want to watch it, just as long as it's legal. Not illegal.
Keep it legal, guys. Keep it legal.
Keep it legal. But anyway, cue it up to the very start of the event. So that would be the time of 000. All the zeros. Why not?
Why not?
Say. But apart from that, what we do then, when it's all lined up, we then count down. 3, 2, 1, play. You then hit play at the same time as us. From there, we'll guide you through every match with live reactions, insights, some classic wrestling trivia, and some modern-day knowledge of current events.
Cool. What we've also got, Matt Burns, is the big clock just here. I said clock. The big clock is here for one and only reason. It's to help us all stay synced together watching the stream. So if you're watching Fully Loaded wherever you're watching it and you're thinking, I don't know, I think I'm behind in what they're talking about, just check this clock. Whatever this clock says is where we are, where we're watching it. So that's how you keep streamed. Now you can either go away, pause this, load up your Fully Loaded and come back to us, or if you're ready now, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play. And we get that classic WWF Attitude opening. Love it.
Oh, that is a classic.
And we're now getting this hype video. Austin, McMahon, corporate ministry, Ministry of Darkness, Undertaker. And I don't remember much of the aftermath of the Higher Power. I know that we had it like just before King of the Ring.
I think this was during the time when Vince had to sort of go away.
I don't think he wanted. I don't think he needed to get away. I think he always wanted to get off camera, didn't he? He always wanted to get off camera, and I think that's whenever he could. But then he always ended up coming back to it because he's a character that's so popular. He's such a good heel. And it's Austin, Undertaker. Oh, is it First Blood?
It's blood.
Keep the train on the tracks. Fully loaded. Oh, and the pyro to open the show.
I'm just trying to remember.
We've got another custom set here for Fully Loaded, and we've used ladders again. Lots of times we tend to use ladders in these sets. I suppose they're quite cheap to put up and they look good, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to remember the music.
Sounds like the Brood. It isn't the Brood, but it sounds like it.
I feel like someone's used it as entrance music.
I mean,
you get what I mean?
Who's on the phone? Who's on the phone, Matt Burns?
It's not anybody for me. So I'm just going to be sitting there hitting the deny button.
You pick the phone up and go, have you been missold PPI?
Denied!
My surveys and would like to ask you a few questions.
I know. What I love is...
Oh, hold on. Moments ago on Sunday Night Heat, Undertaker attacking Steve Austin backstage as he was getting interviewed. Is that the Undertaker? Yeah. And that's interesting because they're more like street clothes as we're in this ministry era. He definitely softened it towards the end of 99, and then we got the biker gimmick as we went into mid-2000, didn't we? But, Austin's busted open there, so he started early. Oh, and Vince and Shane loving it. Again, get your comments in if you're watching along with us. Make sure you synced up to the big clock. I said clock, Matt Burns. And comments, likes, subscribes, all that good stuff. We'll love you forever.
A part of me feels like we need to name it.
The clock?
Name the clock.
I feel like it should be like the Burns-a-meter 2000.
I love it.
Burns-a-tron 2000, that's what we'll call it.
The Burns-a-tron 2000. Love it.
I'll get a graphic, don't you worry.
And that's a young Michael Cole, that right there.
Young Michael Cole. What was funny then, though, is the screen is showing them being interviewed. So it's almost like that part in Spaceballs where they're watching right now happen behind them.
But we're not be watching it now, right now. Yeah. Right this second now.
Speaking of Spaceballs, Matt Burns.
Oh, Spaceballs, I know.
It's coming.
The Swartz be with you.
Yeah. They always said they would call Spaceballs 2, Spaceballs 3, the search for Spaceballs 2. I hope that's what they do.
I can see it coming in, on the poster, number 2, just as the movie comes in. 3.
Oh, here comes Edge. Here comes Edge. This is like post-Brood, right? But
I think,
pre, for the benefit of those with flash photography. Like, we're very close at this point, aren't we?
We're getting there. It's not E&C yet.
No. Here's Edge. He's almost reverted to that previous gimmick here, hasn't he? That he was doing before the Brood. Oh, and Edge beat Jarrett at a house show the night before. Oh, and won the Intercontinental title. Oh, wow. Fair dues. I didn't know that. I'd forgot all about that. But they did do that from time to time, didn't they? And switch titles on house shows just to, if you want to see it happen, it could happen anywhere. You've got to watch it live.
Anything could happen.
Again, if you're just joining the stream, we're watching along. Use the big clock to sync up where we are. Fully Loaded 99. We're watching on Netflix, but I mean, if you've got the DVD, if you're watching it on the network or Peacock or however you do, watch along with us. Get your comments in, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're currently at 5 minutes and 40, 41, 42 seconds. Edge is in the ring, the new Intercontinental Champion. And do you know what I really liked about the 90s, Matt Burns, and the wrestling?
Right here.
I mean, I did like Double J and Deborah, and I did like the puppies. But the real thing that I liked, that I was going to talk about, was all the photographers around the ring. You don't get that anymore. For all the magazines and stuff. I used to love that.
You know what I find funny? I saw a story recently from Jericho where he mentions about the photography at house shows. He decided on one night he inadvertently left behind the Intercontinental Championship. Have you heard this story?
No.
He inadvertently left it in the hotel.
Oh.
And he was in that much of a rush. Right? He only realised it when he got to the venue. So he's sitting there thinking, I've got to go back, but we haven't got the time to do it. So he's breaking it, and he decides
because he's lost the title.
Well, he knows where it is. He's called the hotel, and they've got it saved for him.
Oh, right, okay.
So he's done the smart thing.
Yeah.
Right, but what's he going to do for the now? He borrowed another championship. He borrowed the women's championship.
Oh, just went out with that?
Went out with that, did the match, put it on his shoulder, strutted it, and then thought nothing of it. We've got
our first chat of the night. Matt Burns, we've got Moet, and he says, Rock is my G. Well, let me tell you, Moet, my G is in the ring right now, and it's Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett, brother.
Ain't he great? But yeah, honestly, what made it so funny is, he's like, everything's fine. Everything wasn't fine. No, because somebody in the photography took a snap picture, and as they took the picture, they put it in Wrestle Magazine.
Oh, wow.
So as he's doing this, he's like, he didn't know about it.
So that's the night Jericho was the women's champion.
This isn't going to be a problem, is it? This is not going to be a problem. Chris, yeah. Vince wants you. Vince wants to see you.
And we got a bit of chain wrestling from Edge and Jeff Jarrett. Yeah. Jeff Jarrett, one of the only wrestlers never to have a major serious injury in his entire career, you know.
He's been very fortunate.
He wrestled a very safe style, but, I mean, you can't say he wasn't successful. He got great heat.
And you can't exactly say he didn't just do... He did easy matches, because he has done some very dangerous... He has been involved in some dangerous matches.
Yeah, I mean, he's from Memphis. You know, the whole concession stand brawl was... Hardcore matches were invented in Memphis, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, Jeff was a great character. And the reason... Like, he's a heel. And at this time in 99, cool heels were all the rage. Jeff Jarrett's an example of a heel, somebody you hate.
Yeah. Outright heel.
I hated him at the time, and that's why I've got so much appreciation for him now, because when I watch him back now, I think, how good must he have been for me still to have hated him, even though I was smart to the business or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
That's the weird thing about it is, when he wasn't being the heel to be cool. He wasn't like going, oh, I want to be cool. He went out there to be hated.
And now Jeff's taking his Intercontinental title home. Obviously, the belt actually belongs to Edge. Won it on the house show the night before. So if Jarrett gets counted out, then technically Edge is still the champion, right?
Yep.
That's my favourite version of the Intercontinental title. I know it got a bit chunkier when they put the nameplate on it in like 2003. But that version of the Intercontinental title, I think I prefer to the classic that everybody raves about. The one
The
that they bought
Jericho,
back on
the one that many call the Jericho IC.
No, that Jericho IC is the one I like. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Bret Hart Shawn Michaels IC, I'm not too much of a fan of that one.
Yeah.
I like this oval design. Maybe it's just because peak fandom when it was on.
For me, I am a fan of the classic IC Championship.
Yeah.
You can't beat the classics.
Do you know what? Though? Go on.
I'm in the same boat as you because for me, that is my IC. That's the one I saw the most.
Yeah. And I liked it. I really liked the design. Honourable mention for the current IC title, though. Especially with the blue finish that it's got now. I really like that.
It makes it pop a bit more.
Yeah,
Makes
I really like
more...
it. I wasn't sure when was it Nakamura that had it first. I wasn't sure about it at first, but I really, really like it now. Yeah, I really, really like it now. It's grown on me. I especially liked it when Jey Uso had it.
Yeah. But it has improved since we've added the blue one. It took away that. It took a bit of a dullness away from it.
Was it Jey Uso had it? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jey Uso. Yeah,
he had it before he had the world title, didn't he? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
because he took it off.
I said, forget a chop block. Jeff just took him out with a kick to the back of the knee. Edges down. And obviously we're setting up here. JR just said it, but we're setting up for that figure 4 at some point.
He is. Hang on. Yeah. The thing is, with this moment right now, simplicity at its finest. Jarrett is working the leg, and most people, whenever they're working on a show, they don't tell the story.
Yeah.
Where right now, Double J is teaching a fine art class.
And when it gets to the point, Matt Baines, I've actually got a story about this that I know from listening to from another podcast at some point. I don't want to misquote it. I think it was Bruce, but I couldn't. It could be Jeff. It could be anyone. But I've got an anecdote about this match at the end of the match, and I'll tell you then. But it's a good story, this one. Arm breaker. What an arm breaker. Very simple, but looks great.
Yeah.
Great. Deborah at ringside. Was she still seeing Steve married and seeing Steve Mongo McMichael at this point, or has that fizzled out?
I think this was McMichael at the moment.
Because I know she was seeing him in WCW, and then I don't know if he split up before she left. I could never remember. But because she was like with Steve Mongo McMichael and then Jeff Jarrett in WCW before they came across with. And then Jeff came back, and then eventually Deborah came over, and they put them back together as they were in WCW. But I mean, the combination worked 99 WWF better than we ever could have imagined.
You know what? You got me now wondering.
About what?
Oh.
Don't spoil it. You've just Googled what I was going to tell you.
No.
You're such a spoil sport, Matt Baines.
No, Deborah.
Oh, Deborah. Okay.
Deborah. The Deborah fact. She was actually dating Austin.
Was she dating him at this point? Yeah.
They moved in 1998.
Oh, right. So way before this.
They sort of
must have left
they were dating.
Way before.
It was they divorced in October 12th, 1998.
Wow.
She met Austin in at the end of it.
Yeah.
Moved in officially, properly, in 2000.
Right, okay. So she's seeing Austin at this point. They're
well
in the throes of passion. As are Jeff Jarrett and Edge. And Edge now, he's got a bad shoulder and a bad knee. Jeff Jarrett taking out all the body parts.
Because when they got married, she was Deborah Williams.
Mm. What's your favourite Jeff Jarrett match?
It depends on which company you're on about.
Yeah, some good ones with Michaels I always think about. Obviously matches with Kurt, matches with AJ. WCW, I mean, it was tough at the time, but maybe some good matches with Booker.
DDP.
DDP, yeah. I think
He did some good stuff with DDP.
Yeah, I think his best matches were with Kurt Angle myself. I liked the one where he just decided he was going to be an MMA star, and he completely changed his gimmick for 1 month. It was absolutely brilliant.
I remember when he got Scott Hall and Kevin Nash in, he become the king of wrestling. Come down like Elvis Presley.
Yeah. Sleeper spot here.
I remember his work with Ron Kellings as well.
Yeah. Some of the early stuff, and Raven as well. To be fair, some of the really early TNA stuff. Oh, big shots there from Edge. Sends Jarrett off and into the sleeper himself. But what do heels do? Weasel the way out.
Here we go.
Edge roll up. Jarrett kicks out. I like that one. Nice little sunset flip. Jarrett and Edge, man, this is not a bad match, is it? And you say you get good time. I mean, they've already had good time. What?
Good opener.
Yeah, I mean, we're nearly 17 minutes into the we're nearly 17 minutes into the stream, and yeah, absolutely, we've had good time. Again, get your comments in if you're watching along live with us, or if you're not, you can just listen to us ramble on about Fully Loaded 99 and some other bits and bobs from wrestling at the moment.
And you got the King talking about Mr. Happy being sad.
Yes. Yeah, get your comments in, hit that like button, share the stream, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're looking for us on social media, we're on The Burning Truth. All you have to do is type in The Burning Truth and look for the championship belt that's above my head and behind Matt Burns is his head. Jeff off the ropes, big right hand blocked by Edge and returned. Another huge right hand. Jeff goes for a third, ducks the line, comes off, and an outside crescent kick from Edge. Like that. I'll pull that out. And now Edge off the ropes, swinging net breaker. I like that kick that Edge just did. You know, I've tried to do it many a time. It's certainly in my repertoire, but I really like it when he does it. It always looked the best when Lance Storm and D'Lo Brown did it.
Oh, it's Lance Storm and D'Lo Brown, though.
Kicks out. Say again, sorry.
Lance Storm and D'Lo Brown.
Lance Storm and D'Lo Brown. Need I say more?
You better recognize.
And they're going to swinging tornado DDT from the second rope. Slow it down, kids. Slow it down. Oh, Edge has got that fire. Fire. Jeff just sends him over the top rope and to the outside. And here comes the Brood music. Edge is getting attacked.
He's not sure.
He's not sure. Oh, yeah, this is a whole arc that I forgot. Doesn't last too long, though, like everything else in 1999. Oh, it was Gangrel. And now Jarrett, big right hand to the back of Edge and chucks him back in. So Edge fought off Gangrel, and then he's still got to deal with Jeff. Jeff up on the top rope. That's not a normal territory for him. Big crossbody, roll through. Cover, 2. And Jarrett kicks out.
Ooh.
Look at the frustration in Edge's eyes as he sends Jeff Jarrett off the ropes. Ducks down. Jeff's over for a sunset flip. Reversed. Edge sits down. 1, 2. And a kick out from Jarrett. And it's still not the finish. Edge sends off Jeff again. Jeff reverses. Edge hits the ropes and powerbomb. Powerbomb to Jarrett, who tried a drop kick, got reversed, and another kick out. What is it going to take to put Jarrett down? And Edge in the corner setting up for that spear. Spear to Jarrett. And here comes Deborah. She just wants to flirt with Earl Hebner, and rightly so. That is a sexy referee. She's looking at Edge provocatively because it's 1999 and that's what women do in the WWF.
While Edge is adjusting his tights.
Ends it. And Jeff comes in behind, throws a right hand. Oh, but Edge falls back into Deborah. And now Gangrel hangs up Edge, ready for Jarrett, hits the stroke. 1, 2, 3, and Jeff Jarrett is your Intercontinental Champion once again. What an opener that was, Matt Burns. I mean, it was long for an opener, but what an opener.
That's what I mean.
Edge and Jeff Jarrett, who knew? What a sleeper that is, an absolute sleeper. If you're watching along, get your comments in the chat. You can like the video, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we'll carry on talking about it. But right, so it's after the match, Matt Burns. It's about to happen, right? And what I'm talking about. So it's going to happen anytime now. Always got a microphone. The greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, Double J. And the King follows it up with, and the greatest puppies of all time. Never change, King.
For me, I feel as though that was going to be a longer conversation.
What?
With Jeff Jarrett.
We still haven't finished. They're in the ring. I'm pretty sure he's put that belt on upside down. That's going to upset me when he turns it around. Here comes Austin because he hates Jeff Jarrett. Why does he hate Jeff so much?
Oosh! So basically, Steve Austin is that angry. He's having to. You know, I find it funny right now. His head's bleeding.
Well, that's a way to start a promo, Stone Cold.
Oh, definitely is.
And he's calling out the Undertaker early. If I'm going into this match with stitches, so are you, he says. Again, if you're watching along with us, get your thoughts in the chat. We're currently 23 minutes and 40 seconds into the episode or into the pay-per-view, Fully Loaded 99, wherever you're watching. Just pause us, go find it, put it on, and then come back to us. We'll provide you with alternate commentary for, this and some commentary on wrestling right now. But Austin now going to the back. I mean, let's be fair. Undertaker was never coming out, was he? So Austin's going to go find him backstage. Here we go. Got Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross again. Classic commentary team. The voice of my childhood, these two.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, here comes the Acolytes, the soon-to-be APA. No, Jeff Jarrett and Edge. I'm sure it was this show.
Well. Because this is the Acolyte Rules match, isn't
So
it?
at some point, Edge, I'm sure it was this pay-per-view, but I must have it wrong. And what the legend says that Jeff hit Edge with the guitar, and he was warned not to swing too hard, but apparently he swung for the fences. And Edge said later that he was legitimately seeing stars after he got it with this guitar, because whoever had set the guitar, it wasn't properly gimmicked, so it hurt far more than it should have done. So basically, he hit him with a real guitar, basically.
Ouch.
Must have been another show. I was sure it was this pay-per-view. And here's P.S. Michael Hayes, with the Hardy Boys backstage, the tag team champions at this point. That happened quick.
Nope. Yeah, I know it says this. He was the individual who told Chris Jericho, "This man wants you."
Here are the Hardys. Woo! Tops off. Here they go. Acolytes and the Hardys.
Mark Lay's getting involved. Everyone has to get his stick, hasn't he?
Big brawling going on outside. Michael Hayes getting involved.
That's
chucking
what I
him in
mean.
on Farouk. Nope. I'm surprised he hasn't got his fanny pack on.
It blew off.
He's got his wrestling boots on, Michael Hayes has. I actually love that he's got his wrestling boots on. Again, if you're watching along live, use the chat, guys. We want to talk to you. We want to talk to you about Michael Hayes getting absolutely the snot kicked out of him by Bradshaw. Bradshaw and Farouk were eventually asked, about the symbols on the chest and what they meant.
Go on.
They don't mean shit.
Don't mean shit.
They're just symbols. It's just gibberish. Oh, the match has started now. We've got people in the ring, and Michael Hayes is still getting the tar beat out of him.
Do you know what I find so funny? This is an Acolytes Rules match.
A what?
Acolytes Rules match.
Oh, is it Acolytes Rules?
Do you know what that means?
There are no rules. Well, you'll have to be drunk.
It's a handicap match.
Oh, right, okay. Whoa! Jeff with a fabulous dive. How fast was that? Do you know what? You forget how fast he was when he was younger. Oh, Matt's up as well. Matt's going for the moonsault. Go on, Matt Hardy.
From the last aches.
And so it is legit. I thought you were kidding. It is a 3-on-2 handicap.
Yeah.
For the tag titles.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is they're actually using the Freebird rule.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Because it includes Michael P. Hayes.
Yeah. Oh, full-away slam. My favourite slam. Jeff on top. Big drop kick. Into a roll-up. I like that. Bradshaw kicks out.
Getting any ideas?
Not for us, mate.
No, to avoid.
Yeah. Drop kicks from both, knocking Bradshaw out of the ring. And Matt now over the top. Oh, but Bradshaw catches him. And Jeff hits him with the drop kick. I love that.
That was a bit stale. I can see a receipt coming up in a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's chaos so far.
Never mind.
Absolutely.
And Matt just got clotheslined. Oh!
Jeff hit down hard.
That was not gentle.
Big right hand from Bradshaw on Michael PSAs. And a spine buster that would give you nightmares from Farouk on Matt Hardy.
I think my back just swinged.
I think as he hit it, he went, "Don't."
No, my back just went like, I think my back said, damn.
And that's a hard ring as well. Mind you, I don't think it was quite as hard at this point. I think Vince had taken a few bumps in it and started to change it now.
Yeah.
Certainly softer than it was in the 80s, the early 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently the thing was like concrete. Oh my God. Oh my God. Backbreaker, half slam. I mean, he's just raw power, isn't he, Ron Simmons, Farouk? Raw power. Leg drop. Athletic as well.
Oh, yeah.
Former world heavyweight champion, the first ever African American world heavyweight champion.
Here we go.
Double shoulder tackle puts Matt Hardy down. The lights, man. They're just absolute beasts, aren't they? If they'd booked it realistically, they should have been the tag champs from 1999 through to when they both retired.
Yeah.
Go on, Michael Hayes. Why haven't you taken your top off, Michael Hayes?
Because he's probably been told stop trying to be the hardest.
These my new three birds. Again, if you're watching along with us, currently at 33 minutes and 4, 5, 6 seconds, fully loaded 1999. Just load it up and watch along with us. We'll love you forever. Get your messages in the chat. What do we feel about Michael P.S. Hayes wrestling in 1999 on pay-per-view? That's an interesting question.
Quick, get me out of here.
The first match that we asked is, what is your favorite Jeff Jarrett match?
Yeah. Oh,
I think I'm a bit behind you because I just saw that.
I've already jumped back up.
I'm going to sink it as well, just in case. Yeah.
You know what I do is, when I'm ahead of you by a few seconds,
goes for the whisper in the wind, and oh my God, Bradshaw just put him down. Oh, and flips off Michael Hayes.
That's what you call a counter.
Oh, and he's put a boot in there just for good measure.
That is what you call a counter, isn't it?
Brilliant. The one-arm powerbomb from the top. What you talking about? I said it's a 3. Damn.
Stop.
Yo.
Referee watch.
Tim White, former handler of Andre the Giant, retired 2002 Hell in a Cell match between Jericho and Triple H. Yeah. I'm impressed myself there.
Good man.
Chin breaker there from Jeff.
A gym breaker.
Chin breaker.
It looked like a jaw breaker.
Yeah, it could have been a jaw breaker. I like chin breaker.
Get out of here.
Bradshaw cleaning house. I picked up an energy drink today. I'm regretting not. Again, this is the first part of this watch long. We're going to watch the first hour and 10 minutes roughly, and then come back and watch the second hour and 10 minutes later in the week. We'll set the stream up so you know what time it's coming. Matt Hardy hits the twist of fate on Farouk for a 2. And broken up by Bradshaw. Short arm clothesline from hell. Absolutely from hell. And now he puts Matt Hardy on the top, sitting on the top rope in the corner, facing out of the ring. Bradshaw then picking him up. Looks like he's going to go for a back suplex. Goes all the way to the top. Oh, my God. What's Bradshaw doing up there? Oh, my God. Absolutely forced him up for a big back suplex.
Clean. The stick.
Oh, breaks the chain over Bradshaw's head. Does Jeff Hardy cover him? Bradshaw kicks out. I'm not sure how. I'm pretty sure something's gone wrong there. That was the finish, surely. Oh, here we go. Which one's this one? Is this one Poetry in Motion?
Oh,
no! Clothesline from hell out of the corner on Jeff as he comes over for the... What was it? What's the move called? Poetry in Motion.
Poetry in Motion.
And Matt Hardy saves the cover on that one, but I mean, Jeff just got absolutely ripped in half by that clothesline. In mid-air, totally taken out. And now Farouk sends Matt over the top rope, and now we're just left with the APA, the Acolytes, and P.S. Michael Hayes. And Michael Hayes, I'm sorry to say, is going to get absolutely done over here. Oh, Bradshaw's got him in for a powerbomb. Oh, and helped down by Farouk. And the Acolytes are the tag team champions. Say good night, Hardy boys. Two title matches and 2 new champions.
You gotta feel for Jeff there. I'm gonna go for Poetry in Motion. Not today.
Oh, he got absolutely taken out by that clothesline.
Oh, they are tough. The fact that he took the cane to the head.
Absolute loss, both of them.
There you go.
Oh, taken out on the replay. If you aren't watching along, get it on, man, because that was fabulous. Do you know what? We've had 2 matches fully loaded 99, and we normally talk about WWF 99 for not the best. It's not the best year in terms of actual wrestling. These first 2 matches have been brilliant. This one, you know, technically was it the best match in the world? Listen, it's not going to get 6 stars at the Tokyo Dome, but it was entertaining as hell. And that first match between Jeff Hardy and Jeff Jarrett and Edge, equally just as good. And now we're seeing Austin backstage. I'm just going to eat my Nutri-Grain bar. Other bars are available.
Months.
Do you recognise him, Matt Boone?
Right.
Do you recognise him?
Yeah.
You better recognise Dino. Love D'Lo Brown. Kevin Kelly interviewing him.
Whoop! Don't mind me. I was feeling the vibe.
Loving it, mate. Here comes D'Lo. What match is this?
This is the European Championship. It is Deal taking on the European champion, Midian.
Nice to see him with his clothes on.
If you know, you know. And you're scarred for life. And of course, as we are on the stream, we are at 4 minutes and 6 seconds, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you were behind, get caught up using the clock. Using the what was it? The Bernzatron 2000?
D'Lo now whipping Midian into the corner. Boom. Big Irish whip. Mike Chioda reffing this one. Am I right in saying that Midian was given the title by Shane McMahon? Because Shane obviously beat X-Pac for the European title. Yeah.
Yeah. And got retired, and then Midian found it in Shane's bag, and Shane went,
European champion, yeah. D'Lo's getting a good pop here. He's one of the what ifs for me in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Certainly.
He's always been phenomenal. Did he just say Randall steps?
I don't know. So we're coming up to SummerSlam this year, Matt Burns. Right. Just as Fully Loaded 99 was the last pay-per-view before SummerSlam in 99, we're well on our way to SummerSlam this year in 2025. And what I thought was really interesting is that if Randy Orton wrestles at the event, which he seems set to do, he's going to enter the history books. So his first SummerSlam was 2003. He was in that Elimination Chamber match with Goldberg, Kevin Nash, etc. And since then, he's wrestled 15 more matches at SummerSlam. So that's 16. So he's wrestled 16 times at SummerSlam, which is the same equal record of most SummerSlam matches with The Undertaker. So if he wrestles, which he will, at this year's SummerSlam, that will be his 17th SummerSlam match, therefore making him the person who's wrestled the most matches ever at SummerSlam.
Wow.
I know, right?
And it's in the tag team match.
Yeah. The tag team match with Jelly Roll, Logan Paul, and Drew McIntyre. Correct. As D'Lo Brown comes, another sleeper spot here from Midi, and D'Lo Brown comes back and off the ropes, blocks the clothesline and hits a net breaker. That was nice. I liked that from Midian. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. Very simple though.
Did you hear that? Damn it, Mike!
Yeah, it's interesting how your job can change in the WWF because he went from being pig farmer, to cult member, to streaker. Anything can happen in the WWF.
We don't talk about that.
Naked Midian was a vibe.
Man's to score him.
Now, I have a question here because we were talking about commentators earlier on and JR and the King being sort of the voices of my childhood. If you had to pick one wrestler that definitely wouldn't be a good commentator, who would it be?
Who wouldn't be good?
Yeah. Because I have one and I have evidence for it, and I know it's going to be bad because it's happening. So here's the news.
Go on.
Kurt Angle has been signed up to join Real American Freestyle as a commentator. Kurt Angle's... Now, I like Kurt Angle as a wrestler, right? I think he was one of the most underrated workers of all time. I think if Jeff Jarrett had a better relationship with Dave Meltzer when he started TNA, I think Kurt Angle would be regarded as the greatest wrestler of all time. Just so you know, Kurt Angle has no 5-star rated matches with Dave Meltzer. That's a joke, right? This is a joke. By comparison, I think Will Ospreay has about 6. Will Ospreay is not better than Kurt Angle. Opinion, but a good one. What Kurt Angle is not good at is talking, right? And if you listen to his podcast, you'll know this because of how repetitive it is. However, it has been announced that Kurt Angle is joining Real American Freestyle as a commentator, and I just can't help but think that is a terrible idea.
It could be worse.
How?
I'm just trying to think.
Just trying to think how it could be worse. And D'Lo is the new Intercontinental Champion. You're looking at the real deal now. Woo-woo. And do you know what? If you say European Championship to me and ask me to name some of the people that I think are most synonymous with the championship, D'Lo Brown's up there, isn't he? I mean, William Regal is obviously one. Bulldog is one. I always remember Michaels with it.
There's one. British Bulldog if he was around.
Oh, yeah, he wouldn't have been a good commentator. Was Bulldog ever the European champion? Have I got that right? Have I got that wrong? He wasn't, was he?
No, he was.
When?
It was only brief. I think Sean took.
I don't think he was.
Yeah.
It'll be at this moment that my what's it stopped working. Here we go. So the Bull. Oh right, okay, yeah, the Bulldog did win. He was the first champion when he beat Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Bulldog. I probably remember for it. Michaels. William Regal, obviously, and then I think the next one for me is D'Lo Brown. Outside of that, I can't remember anybody else really having it. I know they did, but and here's the hardcore champion, Al Snow. Has he still got the moose head at this point, or is he back just to having normal head?
No, he's got a head, but he's got a nail in the head.
What was the moose called? Do you remember?
What?
What was the moose called? Is it Clarence or something like that?
Clarence.
And here he comes, the hardcore champion. Al Snow. What does everybody love? Al Snow. And here comes the big boss man. I think we do another 20 minutes, Matt Burns. And Al Snow's asking for the big boss man to hit him with the nightstick. He is an absolute lunatic. And now the big boss man is hitting head with the nightstick, and Al Snow is selling it. And now spears the boss man down. I mean, not everything made sense, but it was entertaining, right?
Oh, yeah.
Again, get your thoughts in the chat if you're watching along with us. If you're listening along on the podcast, we're currently at 52 minutes and 19, 20, 21 seconds. If you're watching, the clock is just here. Here. The clock is here. I couldn't figure that out then. The clock's here. Just sync up with us and watch WWF Fully Loaded 1999, and we'll provide you with alternate commentary, talking about some other bits and bobs too. So, as the boss man here versus Al Snow for Al Snow's hardcore title, and he shut him in a box. If it was a casket match, it's all over, but it isn't. It's hardcore. Al Snow's coming back out of that box now, and he's got something to hit him with. Got him a sandbag. Is that a sandbag?
I think so.
And he sandbags Big Boss Man in the aisle. Brilliant. What a watch so far. Like I say, get your comments in the chat. Please use the like button, subscribe, share the stream, do all the good stuff. We'll love you forever. It's what we do. We're very loving.
Do you know earlier when we had Gangrel interrupting the first match?
Yeah.
Do you know his music, The Brood?
Yeah, the Brood music.
Do you know what they actually say in the music?
No.
It's backwards, isn't it?
Is it?
Rumour has it, the actual saying is, I buried Paul, walk with me.
I buried Paul, walk with me.
I buried Paul, walk with me. But backwards.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because it's supposedly meant to be make reference to Paul McCartney of the Beatles.
Oh, wow.
Because he had that car crash. They're saying that there was that rumour going around saying he was
Paul
replaced.
McCartney's still alive now in 2025.
No, but they're saying that he was replaced. They were doing it for the crazies.
Yeah.
Because you know that somebody's probably played that back and gone, I knew it.
Yeah.
Probably else now.
Yeah, maybe.
Throw anything.
Oof. Stab me with that flag. Big right hand from Bossman. Oh, and an elbow from. I like that little elbow from Al Snow.
Short and sweet.
I tell you, he's going slow. He's going toe to toe with Bossman here. Oh, and he hits him with that baking tray.
Oh, he's made him eat it. I want it to stop.
What's that? Oh, hot tea, hot water, coffee. I bid him.
Steaming and cleaning.
That's
Steaming and
so cross.
cleaning.
Do you know what? If that was hot, I'd have been so mad.
If that was hot, you would be livid.
Oh,
You'd be steaming.
You'd be sticking it in for the rest of the night. Let me tell you.
You'd be steaming.
Steaming, you idiot. Again, if you're watching along, get some messages in the chat, guys. We want to talk to you.
I could have said worse. Because you'd probably have to watch out for coffee beans.
Absolutely.
No relation.
Oh, there we go. Big shot. And what's he got now? What sign is that? Some
Sports
sort of
sign.
signage.
4th down.
Oh, American football. Fair news. Oh, and he hits him with his Al Snow on the floor, getting absolutely battered by Bossman here.
He's opening a whooping, isn't he?
Absolutely.
He is not attempting to run him over.
Yeah, he's going to run him over. And Jimmy Corderas, referee watch, is just going to let him do it. Oh, no, he didn't work. And Al Snow hits him with a plant instead. That's a tree. Pretty much hitting him with a tree. Oh, big kick.
Got some deep roots.
And this is that thing again. We talked about this previously, didn't we? But these hardcore matches where they do everything backstage, it's a low blow. It's a bit crap for the audience that have paid to go and see.
Yeah.
They've just got 20 minutes of watching the screen like everybody else now. Oh, Bossman now using his belt, whipping Al Snow, and now choking
that
him with it.
hurts.
It looks like they're going outside.
Who's that behind the door?
But I mean, the boss man, if he's decided he wants that hardcore title, there ain't a lot that's going to stop the big boss man. £303, JR just said. I mean, he's a big dude.
He isn't exactly small, no, he ain't.
And do you know what? This is controversial, this is, but I prefer this version of Bossman in this SWAT gear. I prefer it to the classic
Luke.
Yeah.
At least with this Luke, it gave him a mean streak.
Yeah, absolutely. He's much
gave
more
him
of
a mean streak. You know, the hair and everything. It just gave him that mean look. Whereas in the old style, I just felt it a bit corny.
Absolutely. I'm with you. Oh, Bulldog on the brickwork. And a 2 count there for Big Bossman on the outside of the building, just on the concrete.
That's a Bulldog, casually.
Does Big Bossman have the Domino's pizza sign tattooed to his arm? Because I've seen it twice now and I've thought about it twice.
Why can't we see?
Unhinged, isn't he? Oh. You can't see this tattoo. It keeps being out of shot. And now his arm's dirty where it is as well. I'm going to have to Google it because it looks like it.
What tattoo are you on about?
On Big Boss Man's arm. I'm having a look now.
Cameras, go to the other side. Just on the other side.
It looks so much like it, it isn't.
Oh!
So it's the bottom of the blue and it's the bottom of like the American flag. So it's like, the bottom of his tattoo is like the bottom of is part of the American flag with the blue background and the white stars. But because of how they're drifting past it, it looks like the blue squares and the white circles, like the dominoes from the Domino's logo.
Domino.
It isn't that. It doesn't half look like it. Yeah, domino.
It's almost like as soon as you mentioned it, it's never going. It's never going to appear.
Alston's loving it. Got a bottle. That's it. Just glass him. Jesus Christ. He's smiling. He's been glassed.
He's having a smashing time.
That's such a problem in this country as well, or was at least a few years ago. Oh, and here's the kosh. He's handcuffed Al Snow to the gates, and now he's just wailing on him with that riot stick. Oh, and Al Snow's loving it. And the boss man is now the hardcore champion. Like I said, if the boss man decides he wants to be hardcore champion, just give him the belt because he's going to get it.
But do you know what I find so weird about that? Is that a legitimate pin?
I mean, his shoulders were pinned to the fence, I suppose.
And
now he's got to run back to get the belt.
He's getting his steps in.
And they're all booing now. And are they booing because he's a heel, or are they booing
because the match went outside?
You
didn't get to see it. Where's the screen?
New hardcore champion, Big Boss Man. That's 3 titles on the line, 3 new champions. Go on, the boss man. This is random, hasn't it? Next up, we've got Big Show versus Kane with Bob Holly, Hardcore Holly as the referee.
Who?
Bob Hardcore Holly.
Big Shot, Hardcore Holly.
Is that what he is? Big Shot, Hardcore Holly.
Remember, we made that joke. I'm the big shot round here.
Oh, that's it, yeah. How do you like me now?
Because he thinks he's a big shot. Oh no!
Kane looked incredible at this point. I always thought his look was quality. He was scarily muscular at this point.
Oh yeah.
I don't need sleeves on my referee shirt. How do you like me now? I know. Just give me the belt. And then what, Bob? And then I beat everybody. I'm the big shot.
You like how it suddenly come around. Roll away.
So I think, Matt Burns, we're going to do till after this match, and then we're going to pause and come back on maybe probably later in the week, maybe not too late, midweek,
That's
with
fine.
part 2 of our watch along.
However, here's a question for you. Who's had the best eye roll in WWE history?
Go on.
There's only one person.
Go on.
That is The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know exactly what I'm on about. As soon as I said it, it's like...
Nation of Domination one.
Yes.
Brilliant. Referee watch, Matt Burns. The Big Shot Hardcore Holly. Well... Here comes the Big Show. It's the Big Show. I thought they were ladders earlier on in the night in the alleyway, but they're not. They're just bits of like construction, aren't they, with lights on?
Construction lighting. Or mini ladders, if you want to say it.
Maybe. So did you hear about Nia Jax and Naomi this week?
Go on.
So they did a special untelevised event in Texas, the American Bank Center, a WWE Super Show, with basically what they call the live events now. And they tagged up Nia Jax and Naomi to face Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. And I know I would have loved to have seen it, but Naomi posted on Instagram a picture of her and Nia Jax before the match, and they were in matching gear. So they've had matching gear made at some point, and it says "Insanity runs in the family." Obviously, both members of the Anoa'i family.
Nice.
So female bloodline tag team debuted at a live show. Now, do I think they'll do anything like with that? I don't think so. Not while Naomi's the champ. But interesting that even the women are thinking about family ties.
Yeah, it's clever.
And while Kane makes his way to the ring to fight the Big Show in this match, I've got some other bits of news that I just want to talk through, if that's okay.
Go for it.
So, former WWE NXT star and current AEW star Marina Shafir, has told a brilliant story this week. I'm going to read it out to you word for word from the post on tjrwrestling.net if you haven't already seen it. So she recently shared a story about an unsolicited encounter with a male co-worker. She was talking to Saraya about it, actually, Saraya. And she explained that the incident began when the individual mocked her workout routine while they were in the gym. So she moved to a different area, but then it started to escalate. And she said, word for word, "I'm just like leaning against the wall, and all of a sudden I get effing shoved from behind." And it wasn't like a soft shove, man. Like, I feel like I just got like tackled. My water bottle hits the wall, like cuts me with the gums. And like my gums bleeding, she said. Water is just everywhere. I'm like, all right. She got up, stood southpaw, just to like fuck with him, this guy. She faked a left, took a big step, and just hooped the crap out of him, apparently. He goes to shoot for a double, and she says, "I stuffed that motherfucker. He tried to pop up for a fucking double, and I stuffed it again." Now, she then said, she ended the exchange by saying, "I will take your fucking money. Don't ever fucking touch me ever again." Now, if there's one thing to be learned from this story, and it doesn't say who it was, right? But if there's one thing to be said for this story, it's don't mess about with Marina Shafir.
Yep, I'd agree with that.
I would love to have known who it was. Absolutely would have loved to have known. Big talk this week about Adam Cole, Matt Mills.
Yeah,
He looks like he's getting moved to a backstage role.
yeah, and it's
Um,
understandable why.
yeah, do we know what the injury is now? Is it concussion? We suspected.
It's not been revealed yet openly, but at the moment, he's had a lot of injuries, and I, regardless of it, they do add up. They do add up. But
Yeah, I think he's valuable, Adam
yeah,
Cole. I think making him a producer, making him a member of the announce team, he's a good
yeah,
talker. I think this year, if I'm being totally honest, my thinking is that Adam Cole should never have come back
yeah,
because there's been reports that he's been getting smaller this year anyway. Like, and he's already not a big guy, not looking after himself properly. Maybe that's down to his injuries, etc. I just feel like, I like to remember people at the best. Adam Cole has been, for me, Adam Cole has been nowhere near his best since he left NXT for AEW.
yeah. And it's a shame, really. It really is. Do you know earlier when you mentioned about televised programming?
Yeah,
Have you heard about the whole what happened on Jimmy Kimmel Live?
with Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, so
taking
talking
it,
straight to the audience.
taking over Jimmy Kimmel Live and everything, and the end result: Logan Paul learned not to mess with Jolly Roll.
Oh, absolutely, he did. Go on, talk us through it.
He got Jolly slammed straight through the table. Through the table.
Fantastic. Drew McIntyre was on the show too, right? As was Randy Orton.
Yep, as
But,
they were.
great that WWE is cross promoting with shows like that. I can't remember what Jimmy Kimmel's show's actually called. It's not actually called Jimmy Kimmel Live. It's called something else. But
No,
um,
Jimmy Kimmel Live. It really is.
I think it was called like the Tonight Show or something.
Yeah. But anyway, we've got.
Is it the Late Show that Jimmy Kimmel does?
That could be.
Maybe. I don't know. We're not in
Is that
America.
the,
We don't know, guys. Sorry. Put it in the chat if you know.
if you know, you
Is
know.
it the
We
Late Show?
apologise.
Is it the Late Show? We're not sure. We're ignorant to that.
Is
Okay?
it the late
In the
show? Is it the
truest
late
sense of
late
the word,
show?
in the true sense of the word, we're ignorant to it. Lack of knowledge or expertise. We are
However,
ignorant.
have you heard the major change that TKO have done
Go on.
to WWE severance packages?
Yeah, and do you know what? This is something that I'm all too familiar with. This happened to me in a previous role where my business had been taken over by another business, and they want to align contracts to what they do. And of course, the business wants to do the cheaper option because, of course, they would. So, yeah, I don't know what the amounts are, Matt Baines. I don't know if you've got them in front of you. You can give us an example, maybe.
Ouch. WWE's now adopted the TKO policy of 2 weeks' worth of severance pay for every year you've worked for the company,
Yep.
reducing it from a month for every year you've worked here previously. Johnson also reports that there are now additional caps on the policy based on the management level.
So
However,
it's
he
hard
doesn't.
for severance pay.
Basically, they've reduced it by a lot. It's a major blow to the company morale, as many are tasked with responsibilities beyond WWE, including UFC and PBR, a much larger workload than when the company was owned by Vince McMahon. So, in other words, do more work, get less severance.
Well, I mean, don't get fired then. That's the make yourself unsackable. Make yourself valuable.
Oh,
But I know that doesn't always work out. So yeah.
yeah. You just got to be careful not to get
On the severance
used.
pay is what I would say.
MJF has got a movie coming out soon.
I mean, severance pay is not a thing in this country anyway, is it? If you're made redundant from your role, you may get a
Redundancy.
redundancy pay, but
Yeah,
that's not the same as severance.
no.
Severance pay is not a thing over here.
As I was just saying, MJF movies comes out soon.
Happy
Do you know
Gilmore 2?
about it? Yep. I have seen who he plays.
Have you?
I know who he plays.
And what's the other big movie that's coming out with a few wrestlers in, Matt Beard? Maybe you can talk to us about the new Mortal Kombat film?
You're on about Mortal Kombat 2.
You'll know more than I will.
It's not. No. The wrestling one isn't the Mortal Kombat one.
What's the wrestling one?
The wrestling one you're on about is Street Fighter.
Oh, of course it is, yeah. So Street Fighter, I do know a bit about this. We've got Cody Rhodes, who's going to play Guile.
Yeah.
Taking over from the last film made, where obviously Guile was portrayed by Jean-Claude Van Damme. Phenomenal film if you haven't seen it. As Kane and Big Show just wailing on each other.
What makes it so
Kane and
weird?
Big Show wrestled so much over the years.
What makes it so weird? Have you seen who is going to be playing? I'm just trying to find the right name, because depending on who you ask or what country you're in will depend on his name. In Japan, he is Goki. Everywhere else, he is Akuma. Do you know who's playing him?
Not me.
Yeah.
The OTC one.
That, to me, alone.
Sorry, Matt Burns. Kane loading up a choke slam here on the Big Show.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kane going to manage it on the Big Show? Oh, no. Bob Holly with a chop block. The big shot Bob Holly just took out Kane. Big Show hits him with a choke slam, and 1, 2, 3, fast count. And the Big Show beats Kane 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring because of that damn big shot Bob Holly. Here comes X-Pac for support. Big spinning kick on Bob Holly as Kane sits up. Big Show better get out of there. Oh, here comes the Undertaker as well. Undertaker's got X-Pac by the throat. Choke slam. I'm surprised we've seen Undertaker this early.
Mm-hmm.
And now the Undertaker and Big Show have decided to be friends, which we knew that was going to happen at some point this year.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is the Unholy Alliance, isn't it?
Takes him under his wing following the disbanding of the corporate ministry.
Yeah. Because it was during this stage, the incident
But if Undertaker's in the ring, who's looking for him? And I'm going to quote something that I heard in a video package. Might have been for something, I can't remember what it was for, something WWE. But we're about to hear the sound that is the soundtrack for Holy Shit.
Yeah. The most iconic intro.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. It's by far, it is the soundtrack to Holy Shit.
Yeah. Have you seen who else is going to be in that Street Fighter movie?
No.
Do you know who's playing Blanca?
Go on.
Jason Momoa.
Oh, nice.
Balrog has been done by 50 Cent.
Nice.
There's a lot of people who are being rumoured. The one I'm interested in, who's going to be...
It's not even happened. Undertaker's on his way to the back, and we've not seen Austin. I
playing?
honestly thought that was going to happen. Sorry to interrupt you. Just to go back
That's
to
right.
what's on the screen at 1 hour, 19 minutes and 39, 40, 41 seconds. We've got Big Show and Bob Holly now. But, X-Pac and Kane down in the ring. We've had the Undertaker out here, but no Austin. How did that happen? How did we miss that opportunity?
It's a missed opportunity for sure.
Oh, there's Austin. Austin's got him backstage.
He's been ambushed.
Referee's trying to separate Austin and Undertaker, but Austin wanted Undertaker bleeding. Oh, and there he is. He's bleeding. Austin wanted Undertaker bleeding before the match, just like Austin's bleeding before the match, just to make it more interesting. And now we've got Undertaker equally busted open before the match even starts. He doesn't have that advantage anymore. Well said, JR. And what we're going to do, Matt Baines, is we're going to pause in.
Hang on. Ready? Let's. You
As
pausing?
we get to 1 hour and 21 minutes, I'm going to pause my stream. I'm going to pick this up later in the week for part 2 of the fully loaded 1999 watch along. In 3, 2, 1, pause. There you go. And when we come back, we're going to get that Iron Circle match between the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman, and Ken Shamrock, which I think the Iron Circle was the Lion's Den.
It was Lion's Den, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to get that when we come back later in the week. Thank you, everyone, for joining the stream.
Before we do it, bit of recommendation for you. Check out Chris Van Vliet for his interview with Steve Blackman.
Yes, it's on my list. Absolutely, we will. Thank you very much for that, Matt Baines. Thanks, everyone at home, for joining the stream. We've really enjoyed it. We're 1 hour 21. We'll save that, and we'll come back to it later in the week to finish this. What you need to do at home now for us is like the stream, share it to your socials, subscribe, because we'll love you forever. And we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and that's where we want to get to, right? You can also find all our stuffs on the website, theburningtruthuk.com, Matt Baines, along with our merch store, where you can buy the absolutely fabulous It's Tiffy Time t-shirt, inspired by the It's Tiffy Time WWE branded t-shirt.
Of course. So please, just in case, if you haven't hit that like button, that comment button, or anything, please, now is the time. Hit it. Help us hit that milestone and keep growing this amazing wrestling community.
Absolutely. Keep your eyes on the channel, because then you'll know when we're going live for the second part of this.
And just as important, I need you all to just state this. Until next time, stay fired up, stay passionate. Remember to keep the lookout on our social medias for the next streaming. Yeah, and of course, remember DFTBA. And in case you don't know what it means, don't forget to be awesome.
I'll write that down because it's important. Don't forget to be awesome. Excelsior. We've watched the first half of the pay-per-view. It's time for the second. We're back. It's part 2 of Fully Loaded 1999. Come on, WWF. Come on, Attitude Era. Hey, it's Scott Barratt, and you're back with the burning truth. And I'm here once again with a man who's got more mustache than Henry Cavill's Superman. It's Matt Baines, everybody. He did have a lot of mustache, didn't he, Henry Cavill's Superman?
Yeah, he did.
He tried to CGI it out, but they didn't. Have you seen the new one? I've been and watched it at the cinema.
Not seen it yet.
You know what? People have, had mixed reviews, I think, but I really enjoyed it. I like that it was a bit more, I like that it was very James Gunn, and it wasn't a Guardians of the Galaxy film, obviously, but it felt, I enjoy that feel of film, and that's what it felt like.
Did it feel more like it was building a league?
Oh yeah, the Justice Gang all day. Yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it. How are you anyway, Matt? You okay? Good week? Busy week?
I'm not too bad. You probably
need our friends out at UKWA with some leafleting.
Yeah, it's been a bit chaotic, to be honest with you. It didn't get to do as much as I would normally have expected to be able to do, because certain things popped up out of nowhere, almost like an RKO.
Those things do happen. When is the next UKWA show? Just fill us in.
The next UKWA show is August 23rd.
August 23rd. How about that? And that is at the Crew Coppenhall
Working Men's Club. Yep.
Yeah, got loads going on at the minute, because this Friday, 25th of July, we've got United Wrestling in Abbey Alton and Stoke-on-Trent. You can visit their website, united-wrestling.com, or find them on Facebook, United Wrestling Live, Stoke-on-Trent. Also, the 26th, they've also got an event that we'll both be at in Colwyn Bay at Arias Park, which is a huge venue. for a really good show for United Wrestling on Saturday as well. So 2 back-to-back nights for United Wrestling. We've got that Copper Hall Workingmen's Club UKWA show in Crewe. We've got it all going on, Matt Burns. I hear as well, the main event for Saturday's United Wrestling is the return of one Paul Malin, who is quite popular in these parts. And he is going to be wrestling his protege, if you will, Eddie Cross. So really looking forward to seeing that while we're there.
That should be really interesting. I just wonder if he's managed to get the soakage out of his last weekend.
That's it, mate. That is absolutely
do you know what I mean by that?
Well, you tell us, because people at home won't.
Because from time to time, he works at Aspire Wrestling, right? Yeah. They did a carnival show over the weekend. You can see where this is going. Remember when we had that thunderstorm?
Yeah.
He was right in it.
Absolutely soaked, right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw the ring coming down in the rain. What are we here for, Matt Burns?
We are here, of course, for WWE or WWF Fully Loaded 1999. And before we get to there, Scott, how are you?
I'm ready for wrestling, mate. That's how I am. I'm ready for wrestling. I've had a great week. I've just been to Slimming Club, and I've lost a bit of weight this week, so I'm feeling good about that. But I'm more ready for the next match when we start this stream, which was 1 hour and 21 minutes in here. And it's actually Ken Shamrock versus Steve Blackman in an Iron Circle match. So tell us how we do the watch along, Matt Burns.
Dead easy. Here's how it works. Get Fully Loaded 1999 ready on Peacock, Netflix, DVD, or however you want to watch, as long as it's legal. Cue it to the time schedule, as you can see right here, which is 1 hour, 21 minutes. Bang on. And then when we count down, 3, 2, 1, play. Hit play at the same time as us. From there, we will guide you through each match with live reactions, insights, and some classic wrestling trivia with some modern news potentially as well to be included.
Thanks, Matt Burns. And from that, you've got 4 choices. Number 1, pause us and go and start the stream so that you can watch us at the same time and press resume when you get to the point. Second option, if you haven't watched part 1 of this on Sunday night, go back, watch part 1 from Sunday night, watch the first hour and 21 minutes with us, and then come back here and watch the rest of it. That is second option. Third option is just listen to us anyway. Right? You don't have to watch along. You can just listen to us talk it through. And your fourth option is do absolutely sod all, because I don't control you. You're all grown adults and you can do what you want. So with that being said, are we ready for some wrestling?
So the voodoo dolls don't work then?
They don't work, mate. They do not work. Are we ready for some wrestling?
Yes.
Go to there. Got a pause and everything. Right. We're going to do 3, 2, 1, play. And it's Ken Shamrock versus the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman, baby. Steve Blackman only returned to the WWF or came to the WWF a month before this and just took out Ken. And if you're going to do a feud with Ken Shamrock and you bring your Steve Blackman in, it may as well be Steve Blackman, hasn't it?
Steve Blackman is someone who could legitimately mess up your life.
Oh, 1,000%. And if you haven't seen it, I know we talked about it the other day, but Chris Van Vliet's interview with Steve Blackman, get it on. I've watched it since the last stream. Really, really good. If you're listening along on the podcast, we're currently now 1 hour, 21 minutes and 42 seconds in. And if this sounds a little bit disproportionate, it's because we've recorded this in 2 blocks and Matt Burns has spliced it together for us with his awesome audio expertise. So that's how I've watched that in between the 2 streams. Right, so it's not the Lion's Den as we previously thought. It's one of these parking lot brawl things. Most famous version of this match you can think of, Matt Burns?
Eddie Guerrero versus John Cena.
That's where I was going as well. 2000, was it 2004? 2003?
2004.
2003. Yeah, early 2004, maybe 2003, wasn't it? Yeah, it won't have been 2004 because Eddie won the belt from Brock in the February. But it would have been sometime in 2003.
2003, yeah.
Yeah. First man to leave the circle wins. WWF attitude. Come get some.
No, hang on. To leave the circle?
Yeah. I.e. can walk away. There's draws on that one there. Again, second match of the night though, Matt Baines, not in front of the live crowd.
And do I find it so really, really weird how they got the perfect audio for the entrance music?
Clever of Ken Shamrock to wear a jumper in case that kendo stick comes back out.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
What and also make it look bigger.
Sad news this week, Matt Baines.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to talk about it up front now while we're here?
Losing an icon.
Yeah. Yeah, and somebody who was, quite familiar to the wrestling audience as well. Obviously had a great go as being the guest host for Monday Night Raw a few years ago, or more than a few years ago now. But somebody who is, absolutely liked, respected, loved probably by the wrestling audience, but as millions of fans worldwide as well. Really sad to see an icon like Ozzy Osbourne pass away this week. Do you think he knew when it was his last concert?
I have a feeling. He did say he didn't. He kept saying in the interviews he didn't have long left.
Yeah,
he didn't have long left, and it was like it goes to show how the importance of living your life.
Absolutely, and he is somebody who worked hard and played hard.
Oh, very.
I think back to they were the first reality TV family, really. We think about the Kardashians, etc. now, but that Osbourne show was the first of its kind, really, and it was phenomenal. If you get a chance to watch any of the highlights of that on YouTube, ever so funny. I just always remember Ozzy Osbourne shouting after Sharon because the dogs had pooed on the carpet.
Sharon!
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. As Ken Shamrock is currently spewed across the bonnet of a car, Steve Blackman's put in there, and now he's gone to get a rather large chain. Oh, just misses Ken and hits him with a right hand. Drops that chain in the middle of the circle. God, Shamrock. God, if Shamrock had come through 10 years later, he'd have been an absolute star, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah. But at the same time, it depends on if he was able to avoid all the controversy that he inadvertently caused.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Got Viscera in the background.
Just plainly.
That's one way to get on the pay-per-view. Just chilling with Val Venus.
I just realised. Is that when he decided to nick his gimmick for later on? Just by hanging out with him. I hung out with him, so I should be able to use it.
Shamrock's back on the assault. Straight into that concrete wall. Get your comments in if you haven't already. As we watch the stream, Shamrock absolutely batters Blackman with the trash can there.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of these matches, Matt Baines. I've told you this before. When they're not in front of the live audience.
It's something we agreed on.
See that one there? That's a very young Kurt Angle there with his back to us.
Is it?
Yeah, he was dark matching at this point in '99.
Good Lord.
Very, very young Kurt Angle. It's true. It's damn true. So if you're watching along, stream here. This is where we are on the clock. 1 hour, 27 minutes, 17 seconds. Get your comments in. Let us know what you think. We're currently watching Fully Loaded 99, Ken Shamrock versus the one and only Steve Blackman. And Shamrock's lost it.
Choking him out?
Yeah, well, the concept is, get your opponent into a position where he can't escape the circle, and you can.
So basically, and I'm sorry, but this match has baffled me for the simple fact of You can leave at any time. All you have to do is book a punch and go, oh,
Low blow and run.
hang on. Did I hear the bell then?
Oh yeah, Shamrock's done him.
But he hadn't left the circle.
He has now. Incapacitated Blackman to the point where Shamrock wins. He's still the world's most dangerous man. He's not the lethal weapon, but he is the world's most dangerous man.
So basically what we just watched is an alternative last man standing.
Absolutely. Oh, Undertaker. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. So we watched this before, didn't we? Undertaker busted open as is Stone Cold going into a first blood match. So we've got a bloodied Austin, a bloodied Undertaker, the Red Roosters interviewing him and getting battered.
Yep.
I love that Billy Gunn borrowed a pair of Chyna's trunks. And don't tell me they aren't. They actually are.
And they fit.
They were just seeing what they could get away with, I think, at this point.
You know,
and it's DX time. Now, is this the match where we are? This isn't for the DX rights, is it, or is it? I can't remember. Is that what it is? Yeah, I remember. Right. So Mr. Ass and Chyna want to be known as DX, but so do X-Pac, Road Dogg, Kane, if you like.
Yeah.
Break it down. And like I said, I think I said this on the last watch along we did for King of the Ring. It isn't actually all that long until the New Age Outlaws get put back together. But here, definitely on opposite sides of the coin. That's a thong. And Billy Gunn obviously borrowing Chyna's gear, like I said.
The one thing about it is, as much as some people might say it's controversial, at least he is a tag team player and is willing to wear similar gear.
I absolutely love that. Well done. Look at this. Billy.
It goes to show the quality.
It's like that meme, isn't it? No one. Billy Gunn. Oh, dear.
Tag team partner don't always have to wear matching gear. Billy Gunn.
Yeah, but Billy Gunn and Chyna do. And then here comes the rest of DX. It's that D-O-double-G alongside the X to the P to the A to the C.
It's weird having the entrance be D-Generation X twice, but it's such a good beat.
Well, it's for the DX rights. That's what we're wrestling for. That's what's at stake here. And what's interesting is they all came out to the DX music, but all four of them have got singles music.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm an Ass fan might be one of the most underrated wrestling themes ever.
Bam, bam.
And do you know what was good as well? Is the one Billy Gunn music was equally as good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was the main reason I bought back in the day WWF The Music Volume 5. Because the one Billy Gunn song was on it.
If anybody ever says that Billy Gunn isn't dedicated to tag team, there's your evidence.
Yeah, it's a bit in your face, isn't it, actually? This is like the match that I would have been watching when my mum walked in. I would have been like, what are you watching? I'd been like,
what is going on?
I can't justify this. I'm so sorry. I promise there's just been a really interesting backstage fight with some park cars. But now you can see a man's bum.
Yeah, and his name is Mr. Ass.
Yeah.
And he's fighting against Road Dogg, who wants to do it doggy style.
Oh.
Wait, what about this?
Yeah, what a time to be alive.
No, but can you imagine, just walking in, just hearing that? I'm done. Why are you saying that? And He's got his ass on a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, I love that big sign there saying Mr. Asshole.
Dedication to tag team wrestling there.
Madness. Referee Tim White on the call. Here we go.
Yep. We make it even weirder. 2 out of 4 in this match have been in the movie. Together.
Say that again.
2 out of 4 in this match have been in the movie together.
Yeah. It was a hell of a night. Oh, I don't want to think about it.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. If you don't know, we're not talking about it.
No, we're not. I don't think YouTube will allow us.
No, do you know what? I'm amazed Tim White was in a film. One Night in Tim White. Featuring Billy Gunn.
One night from the Isle of Wight.
Oh. I have spent one night on the Isle of Wight. It's a lovely place.
Yeah, it is.
The Bee Gees are from the Isle of Wight. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is Chyna's got Road Dogg in a headlock.
Big shoulder tackle.
Bang.
Have you been watching up to date on the current events? Are you up to date on the current events?
Yes. Well, so much as I've watched Raw and the highlights of NXT. Road Dogg's got Chyna already. Going for the pump handle. Rolls
NXT, out. I watched. I really enjoyed it.
It's a good show every week, you know. I especially liked the JC Jane segment. Now she's double champ. I think what they're... do you know what? I nearly did a video on this the other day. If I'd had a bit more time, I probably would have done one for the channel. But I think what WWE, what NXT and TNA are doing right now with the titles is really clever for TNA.
It's gold.
It's really clever for TNA. And would you like to hear my theory?
Please do, but I have a feeling I might know what it is.
Okay, well, I just think Wrestling 101 is you need heroes and villains, right? Cowboys and Indians. And by giving the TNA titles, the 2 biggest titles in TNA, the Knockouts and the World, to 2 NXT heels, what you're doing is you're making NXT the villains in the story, and you're making TNA the underdogs and the heroes. And now TNA have got to fight back from underneath to win those titles back to their own brand. And it will happen, because of course it will. When it does happen, it's going to be an amazing moment for that brand, and everybody that has backed him will feel justified in it. As Chyna puts down the Road Dogg from the apron.
Not only that, they've also, because of the deal, I've got more doors opening for future TV deals as well.
Yeah, I understand all that, absolutely. But yeah, for me, it was just how clever the whole situation making NXT the villains in the story is for me.
Yeah. No, I'm absolutely loving it lately. And not only that, is if you keep up to date with the TNA stuff as well, they've actually got an epic match coming up soon. Do you know about this match?
Tag team match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, Matt Burns, talk to us about it.
They've got the Hardy Boys, who are the current and new NXT Tag Team Champions again. And they are doing a match against the Dudleys / Team 3D. And yes, that is including Brother Devon.
Yeah. Brilliant call to do one last time. I don't know how good it'll be. Keep it short and sweet, probably. NXT next week, we're getting a good match as well, you know?
Oh, yeah. For the North American Championship?
Absolutely. For the Canada Championship is what I'm going to call it.
North American Championship. For a minute, I don't know why, I was expecting an interruption. Could I be serious for a moment? For a minute?
Yeah. Do you know what? I thought they'd have had a. I honestly thought they were going to reveal a new title. So I was totally hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Hook, line, and sinker. Because I thought, oh, new design, that'll be good. This one does look a bit old compared to the other NXT titles. And then when he pulled out the same belt with the frigging Canada strap, I just thought, what amazing heel work this is.
Yeah.
And then obviously the reveal of, not the reveal, but the challenge from Santino. I mean, who doesn't
The
want to
Milan
see Santino
Miracle.
versus Ethan Page? He's not going to win the match, but I mean,
It's going to be entertaining.
Great match, yeah. Great match to put on. Anytime you get to see Santino.
However, I don't know why.
Road Dogg down.
I would find it interesting if Lance Storm's involved somehow.
Oh,
Could I be serious for a minute?
Yeah, he didn't have any personality when he was in WWE, let alone now he's gone. Oh, there we go. Great bump there by Billy Gunn, really believable. As Road Dogg down crawls towards his corner.
Wrong corner, mate. Walking up the wrong corner.
He doesn't know who to tag. Where is everybody?
There we go.
I'll tag. Big spin kick. Ducks Chyna. Another big spin kick.
Now, I know a lot of people have caused the argument of with Chyna in, right, that she shouldn't be able to wrestle the men.
Why?
Because they're just not saying it's not believable. She's a woman and everything.
Male workers there.
Right. This is the one time where I disagree with Jim Cornette. Because legitimately, yes, we have got the whole, men are meant to be usually stronger than women, but there are some buff women who can pretty much outpower,
You telling me Rhea Ripley couldn't beat off the men's roster?
Jordan Grace.
He must absolutely batter Buddy Matthews.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, there was a live stream where he took a chop off her. You've really hit the Australian him.
Let's be fair, she does him, not the other way around.
Oh, yeah.
This is the most blue the podcast's got since I joined,
That's fine.
Hey, we're coming up to an anniversary, We're not far off. We are not far off a podcast anniversary.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. And the funny thing about it is I do disagree with Cornette on the fact that saying that, women shouldn't be beating men. Oh, they're letting her win. Blah, 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 blah. Chyna is not exactly a small individual.
They're letting her win. Does he not know the entire business is a work? I mean, come on, we're telling stories here.
Yeah. Now, tell me this, right? Are you telling me that Chyna didn't go to the gym? We know she did. We know she was strong.
Her biceps are bigger than yours, Matt Burns.
Yeah. Jordan Grace. Look at Jordan Grace. She is a powerlifting menace who pretty much, she's called the Juggernaut for a reason.
Chyna manhandling X-Pac, not for the last time in his life.
Great team.
Here's the tag. Oh, no. The ref didn't see it. Brilliant work there by Billy Gunn. It's interesting, this, because when you think about tag team wrestling, there were very few teams in this time better than Billy Gunn and Road Dogg, right? The New Age Outlaws. And here to see them on opposite sides, but you can still see how well they know tag team wrestling. Because the reason this worked so well is how good they were at it.
Yeah. And this goes to show the fine art of tag team wrestling.
Yeah, we love it. We talked about it loads, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. It's something I feel like it's the championship I've won the most.
Is it?
Yeah. It is. It's the championship I've won the most. So I think I can put me 2 wars on the topic. Secondly, this right now is great educational work for the match I've got coming, on Friday night.
I think I've been a tag team champion twice. Once with mutual friend of ours, Dave Delvecchio, and once with one Jack Union, now Birchall, I think. That's the 2 times I've ever been a tag team champion.
You're a 2-time. I think I'm a 3-time. 3 or
both
4.
times I think I won the tag titles. It was accident. I don't think I did it on purpose. As we go now, here we go. The X-Pac and Chyna now going for the second hot tag of the match. And here comes Billy and here comes Road Dogg.
Yep.
Big clothesline.
Earlier, when I said 3-time, it technically could be argued 4. It could be argued.
Now Chyna back in.
Looks the line.
Road Dogg comes off, ducks under, and it's time
and rolling.
Here
Make
comes
your
that
leg.
knee drop.
Oh.
Break up from Billy.
Did you watch Raw? Stephanie Vacchia versus Io Sky.
I did.
What did you think of that match?
Io Sky versus, sorry, one more time.
Stephanie Vacchia.
Oh yeah, this week. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed the finish with all the messy Chelsea green. Yeah, the schmoz at the end as well. I enjoyed it all.
There
we go for pump handle slam, Road Dogg to Billy Gunn, and that's the 3. Road Dogg gets the win.
Yeah. And the rights to Generation X.
X-Pac and Road Dogg or DX. Yeah, I really enjoyed it actually. I think Stephanie Vacchia is a once in a lifetime talent. I genuinely do. I think she's brilliant.
I will say this. I did not expect that counter for the Sunset Bomb.
Did you not?
No, I expected a foot, not the knee. It was like, oh.
Break it down. Two words for you. And still to come, we got that first blood match between Stone Cold and The Undertaker. I've just gone to an ad here, Matt Bin, so you're going to have to talk us through what's happening.
Austin's getting his boots laced up right now.
Is he?
He's focused. But we're looking like we're heading towards the fully loaded strap match of Triple H versus The Rock.
Continuation of a huge rivalry that probably, if you like, continues to this day.
It almost feels like it.
So we're at 46, 46, 47, 48 seconds.
Classic music.
Listening along.
This is classic music I'm listening to right now.
I've got it on. Yeah, it's on. Music keep playing. There we go. Here comes the game.
I'm telling you now, when you heard this song, this did not scream, I'm a nice guy.
You know what I'm going to say, from 99 to the present day, Triple H has never had a bad entrance music. In fact, he's had nothing but good. Even when you think about like the King of Kings theme, when you think about the Aggression DX theme, the what was it? Run DMC, was it the Kings? When you think about the general Triple H Motorhead theme, the Evolution theme, like Never had a bad entrance music. And we're literally just starting to get, the Triple H that became the biggest heel in the business.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we're just starting to get the best of The Rock as well. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I've got that feel.
Perfect. Perfect. That promo, we went quiet then, right? That's how good The Rock was at this time. Promo work. We went quiet because we were just enjoying it. Strap match versus Triple H. Mike Chioda refereeing. What more could you want? Know your role. The Rock says. The slightly slower version of The Rock's theme.
It's good though.
If you're watching along with us, make sure you get in the comments. We've got Rock versus Triple H just starting. Yeah,
and the clock. And the clock is.
If you're listening, then it's 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 30 seconds right now.
Straight in.
What
I found so funny is the bell's just been rang.
If you don't like commenting, if you don't like getting in the chat and you want to get in touch with us any other way, you can find all our socials. We're on all the socials. Just type in The Burning Truth and look for the championship belt just above my head, behind Matt Burns' big head, and above him as well.
But as an alternative as well, there's also an email box on the website as well, where you can just type in your details, your information, and type your message.
Does The Rock not putting the strap on?
Nope.
I just wanted an excuse to say strap on.
You just love saying strap on, don't you? Now,
he's putting the strap on now.
A lot of people sit there and say a strap match is easy.
Well, Matt Burns, I can't speak to a strap match, but I have wrestled a lot of chain matches in my time.
Which is the same. Technically, in a way,
similar concept.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, they can be quite difficult to work. But if you get it right, it's a really enjoyable match.
Yeah.
Apart from the getting hit.
Oh, yeah. Because you've got to understand, a lot of people sit there and think, oh, I know what we're going to do here. Well, I'll just throw him over the top rope and we'll just carry on. What they don't realize is
you've got to go over the top.
You've got to go over the top rope yourself. And the amount of times I've seen on the independents where someone has thrown one person over the top rope and try and go through the rope and then suddenly realize, I goofed up. Ooh.
Keep this train on the tracks for me for a second, Matt Beans.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Ooh, straight away, clothesline up. Pretty much a forearm hit in the back of the head of the Rock, who's down. You've always got to know at all times where the strap is. Make sure you're not stepping over it or having the strap between your legs. Otherwise, that can be an unfortunate accident. Well, strap or chain, otherwise. Straight away, you can see there's length in that strap, so it can genuinely be used as a great weapon. And right there, you saw Rock have his great awareness to get his legs out from underneath him, so he can use the strap, or be able to maximize what he's doing. A lot of the time, not many people even realize is as someone's trying to run at you. Fair enough, if someone tries to run away, you've only got to yank on that strap or chain. They're not going to be escaping you because they're locked tight. The thing is, regardless of it, you get whipped with that strap or chain, you're gonna have a bad time. The good thing about it is right now, Rock and Triple H going out the bottom rope at the same time. Really clever, keeping the strap organized so they're not having anything stuck in the ropes. So it's really, really clever what they're doing right now. And it is really good. Great work here, right in front of the crowd. You can see them literally duking it out, but wait, reversal, boom! There goes Triple H. I will say, every time he gets thrown into them steps, I'm always, them the top bit's coming off because Triple H doesn't hit them lightly. He always bounces someone, and the top comes flying off almost every time. It's almost Triple H goes flying into them steps, the top comes off. If it's Mick Foley, he's flipping he's going over the steps, over the barricade right now. They're going through the crowd. Pier 6 brawl match. This is turning into a Pier 6 brawl. The only thing I find a bit weird is we've got this match on right now, and right after we've got the main event, I think. And both matches are no disqualification. So what I'm just trying to figure out right now is why have they got two no disqualification matches next to each other right now? So it sort of makes you question. It's a big important match, this is. Yes, it is. But could it have been done early on now, like halfway through? Give it some space away from the main events. Could the main event take away from this match? Could this be taken away from the main event? It varies. It can depend. But anyway, as you can see here, Triple H has got the advantage right now on the Rock, brawling through the crowd. Rock's trying to strike back. Using the strap to pull Triple H and send him over the railings. Boom! Straight kick. Now the Rock's going to have to follow it. Or is he going to use the strap in some way? Ooh, good strike there. Ooh. No! Like I said earlier, that strap can be used to your advantage. Triple H just pretty much just yanked the strap, and the Rock went straight into the railings. That had to hurt. Triple H coming back over the railings to encounter the Rock.
And I'm back.
Oh, you've missed quite a bit of action. The strap has been thoroughly used.
Well, you know what I was thinking while I was in the other room. I've just been getting myself a drink, and I'll tell you what really struck me is I was trying to think of a gimmick match that The Rock and Triple H haven't had.
What, against each other or just in general between them?
Yeah, just in general between them. You know, Iron Man, Last Man Standing, I think we've done. Obviously, their strap match, ladder match when they were
With the
wrestling for the Intercontinental, Hell in a Cell in the six-way Armageddon.
Yeah.
Loads and loads and loads.
There's two matches I can think of.
I imagine they've had a cage match on Raw at some point. I'm just guessing.
Yes. Yes, they have. Government mule getting whipped.
Nice.
There's two matches I can think of. One, because neither of them are. I think neither. I don't know if Triple H has. I know The Rock hasn't. The infamous Inferno match.
Yeah, fair. There's only ever been two, so that's fair.
Yeah. And the only other match that Triple H has definitely been in, but The Rock hasn't, Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a cop-out, but the Elimination Chamber didn't debut till late 2002.
No.
Finished being full-time wrestler by then, hasn't he? Yeah.
No, but other than that, there isn't much.
They've done loads, haven't they? The point was they've done so many, like Boiler Room Brawls, they haven't done, but like if you think Chain and Strap are roughly the same, Cage, Hell in a Cell, roughly the same. You know, Iron Man they've done very similar to a 2 out of 3. It's just And apparently this is a Falls Count Anywhere strap match. This isn't a touch all four corners affair.
Yeah.
What's your favourite type of strap match? Do you like the pin or do you like the touch four corners, like the bull rope?
It's hard to say.
I love the touch four corners. And I like it when they get the green and red lights as well.
Yeah.
I really like that. And I know some people hate it, but that's a gimmick I can get behind. As we're actually coming up, Matt Baines, on the stream, on the watch along for WWF Fully Loaded 1999, 2 hours and 1 minute exactly, just there.
Yeah.
As we're watching this fabulous strap match between The Rock and Triple H.
The weird part is a pinfall submission and everything. Yeah, it's no disqualification. What I like about the touching the four corners, you can tell a dramatic story with it.
Yeah, the best one being Eddie and JBL, the bull rope. I think that's the best one. It's such a violent one. You know what? Forget the blade job and all the issues surrounding it. The match and the story itself is really, really good. In fact, we should probably do a special watch along of just that match at some point.
Yeah,
because I think it's really good.
It is a good match, and minus what happened, the mistake. Even so, it was still an interesting match.
They told a great story. I really enjoyed it, genuinely.
And the funny thing about
the whole finish, everything in that, the whole finish, the full lot, was all Eddie Guerrero's idea.
If I'm not mistaken,
anyway,
during that time, was the strap shorter or the bull rope shorter?
No.
Or was it just as long?
Just as long.
Because
they were pulling it away and like tugging on it and stuff. Yeah, it was just as long. But obviously it had the cowbell in the centre.
The reason why I was asking is because I felt as though later on, compared to this match, and it felt as though they had to drag their opponents. The added dynamic, you had to drag your opponent to touch the corners. Which in itself, everyone sits there thinking, oh, that's really easy. No, it's not. Dragging someone who's dead weight is not easy.
Rock bottom. Come on, ref.
Hang on. I thought was so weird about that then? Is he's counting Chyna? Isn't this no disqualification?
Well, King, wouldn't you say The Rock had that match won? Yeah, Triple H just gave The Rock a low blow behind the ref's back. Not that it matters in a strap match, but still nice villainous tactics. Both currently down. Triple H now picking The Rock up.
That's hilarious. Come on with raptor arms, come on.
Over that top rope because he knows what he wants to do. Used his brain there, didn't he? Did you see that? That's exactly what you were talking about before about going over the top through the middle. If he'd gone through the middle, he would have had an issue.
Yeah.
Now he's hanging him up, wrapping that strap around his neck and giving it a good old tug.
Bit excessive, isn't it? I mean, a bit excessive.
I don't know. Boss man got hung at WrestleMania.
No, so never mind. Old school would have got that really bad, that really poor intake joke then. I'll explain it to you later.
I'm only young.
Yeah. I think I just revealed my age with that one. But yeah.
I think we checked The Rock out. That's two. His hands dropped twice.
Bring him back up.
Oh, no, The Rock's still alive. Interesting way to do that spot.
It's a good spot.
Pulling Triple H off, and he's still got that strap around his neck. No, he's all right now.
He's just rolled out of it. There's no countouts.
And that's brilliant, JR. The referee using the count for I have no idea. Oh, if you're watching along with us, it's 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 42 seconds. WWF Fully Loaded, 1999. We're watching on Netflix, but you can watch however you watch your wrestling, as long as it's legal. We do ask that you watch legally, just because, you know.
That could be a t-shirt design for the future. Make it legal.
Make it legal. It's Triple H and The Rock trading off. Triple H cheap shot and then takes Rock to the corner. Punches. Strap match between The Rock and Triple H, but actually it's just a normal match with a strap. And pulls him back for a big clothesline. I like that. That was good, Rock. Do you know the result of this, Matt Burns, can I ask?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. And if you didn't know, the straps come off. Straps come off. It's strap off.
Hashtag untethered.
Hashtag untethered.
Ignoring the obvious. He just slipped out. Oh, it's a no disqualification match, but yet the referee then counting Chyna and everything.
Oh!
Oh! I've got a bit of a question for you right now. Are you looking forward to their new show on Tuesday?
The I can't think what it's called.
Unreal.
WWE Unreal, starting on Netflix, which is the docu-style show on all the behind the scenes. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what's been filmed, how it's been filmed. I'm interested. I'm more interested than I am excited.
Yeah, it's like, are they going to actually let us know? What are they going to let us know? Oh,
Billy, Triple H, and Chyna. Little bat.
You could say a
Why
Billy
does it
Club.
matter if he was distracted?
Could even say it's a Billy Club.
Terrible.
But the thing is,
listen, as I'm leading this stream, I can mute you. I want you to know that.
That's fine.
Those terrible, terrible puns as we call it for 2 hours and 9 minutes exactly on the stream of WWF Fully Loaded 99.
However, I think we might need to educate the WWF referees on what no disqualification means.
I told you, the Attitude Era, anything happened. Big low blow.
Right in front of the referee.
Off the strap again.
That's what I find funny. JR has remembered the rules. There's no disqualification now.
He should just throw the strap into the crowd at this point. The most electrifying move in all of entertainment. I don't know why.
I remember watching this and thinking he was going to do that, what you just said. But now that I think about it, I sit there and think to myself, that would just be whiplash for the fans. Having a leather belt wrapped into them.
And it's the pedigree. Rock gets hit with the pedigree. Triple H steals one with the help of not Degeneration X, the artists formerly known as Degeneration X.
The non-degenerates.
Yeah, the generates. And you did not need a lip reader to know what Triple H just said to The Rock.
What was that?
You did not need a lip reader to understand what Triple H just said to The Rock. And it wasn't very kind.
Oh, no, he never. He can be brutal, Triple H could be. And you know what I find so weird about this? Is if you look years back, the sort of language that he's using now compared to what he used to be. It used to be very upper class.
Oh, yeah. Completely became a degenerate.
Yeah. And it's weird how he keeps getting called the Blue Blood, even though technically, yeah, he was a Blue Blood, but he's not actually a Blue Blood now. Here we go.
First Blood WWF Championship. End of an era. Stone Cold versus The Undertaker. And is this the one where if Austin wins, Vince has to leave WWE? But it is main event time, Matt Burns, and you know what that means.
Yes, it is.
Desk is rising.
And it's actually going with the actual thingy. It's going with the hype video.
Why does the desk rise, Matt Burns, at this time?
Because it's the main event. You've actually improved the hype video by doing this.
Right,
I'm not joking.
I'm up and I'm ready for Austin. Look at my t-shirt. I've dressed ready for this tonight. Absolutely my guy, Stone Cold. Are you jealous of my desk?
What's that?
Are you jealous of my desk?
No, I'm just trying to readjust my seat.
I'm now standing. for the main event, Undertaker versus Austin First Blood. Now, remember, they've both already bled tonight.
There you go. I've read it. Now, what was surprising to me, The Undertaker on NXT.
It was good this week. I really appreciated, really appreciated the segment right at the end of the night with Javon.
Yeah.
Telling him to go after Oba. I love that.
But the real question is did he mean Oba?
The Bloodmobile. The Luthez press is highly underrated, isn't it?
What's that?
The Luthez press. Who's done it recently? There's a wrestler who's done the Luthez press recently. As we're watching this hype video. Did you hear the news this week? It might come out today actually around WWE and Netflix. So WWE and Netflix don't often don't often review viewing figures for their shows. That's like well known. They don't do that, but they have released figures that they're very happy with WWE. Now, I want to take this with a pinch of salt because this is worldwide viewing figures, not US viewing figures as normally would be reported. So
yeah,
previously would have reported, US viewing figures only, but Netflix have said that Raw is averaging around 6.3 million hours viewed. So that's not 6.3 million views, that's 6.3 million hours viewed, which is phenomenal. According to the platform, that works out to about 3 million views a week. Good. Good. It's not Attitude Era good, but it's good.
Hey, the thing is, the Attitude Era was what it was. Absolutely phenomenal. And the thing is, right now, I feel as though we're seeing them steps slowly creeping back up.
And when you think about that, guaranteed weekly for them now, if that's an average, that's pretty much guaranteed weekly. Netflix and WWE is a 52-week-a-year program, Raw.
Yeah.
When you think about anything else that they produce, that they pay for, you get 10-episode series, probably max these days, 10 episodes, more likely to be 6 or 8 episodes. Then it goes away for 2 years. Things take forever to be made at the minute. The You, for example, on Netflix. I don't know if you've heard of the TV show You with the guy from Gossip Girl. Can't think of his name.
Yeah. I know exactly the show. It's many call it the alternative Dexter.
Oh right, okay. I haven't seen Dexter, so I know about it, but I haven't seen it. So You, I need Blake. No, hold on. Come on, what's his name? I nearly said Joe Goldberg, but that's his name in the show. I've been brainwashed. Penn Bagley.
We both said it at the same time.
Did we? You think about something like You, which did 50 episodes, but over 5 seasons, debuted, or 50 episodes over 5 seasons, but it debuted in 2018.
Yeah.
And the 5th season came out in 2025. So it took 7 years to get 5 seasons out. So it's taking much longer to get shows out than it ever has made. And Monday Night Raw is live every single Monday.
Without fail.
Content every single Monday, 3 million views every single Monday. As we've got Vince McMahon sitting at commentary here with Jerry Lawler. So I can only think that it's a bonus. If Raw's doing well on Netflix, 3 million views on average a week for them, 6.8 million views, million hours viewed per week. That can only be a good news story.
The scary thing about it is that's only Raw.
Yeah, exactly. Because the US don't get this because they've got the TV deals, but for us, the rest of the world, we get NXT, we get SmackDown, we get the PLEs, we get everything on Netflix. Some of the back catalogue, not everything, but some of, and whatever you can't get on there, you can get on Netflix. There, you can get on YouTube as well. So
yeah.
And speaking of that, it's a bit frustrating for me because I started a WCW watch along series from the start of Nitro, and it's been on pause for a while because I've been waiting for certain shows to go on and be released and all the rest of it. And what I've decided is I'm going to change the format of that, and I'm going to start doing it regularly again. But I'm just going to pick odd episodes, so I'm going to do it out of order and just talk about what's going on at any one time, just depending on what I fancy. So if you're interested in that, get yourself over to the channel. WCW, Nitro, and other watch-alongs are coming. As comes Ministry Taker, Corporate Ministry Taker.
If anyone says Undertaker is not intimidating, you're a liar.
Absolutely.
You are straight out lying. You've got to be the rattlesnake or have absolute nerves of absolute tungsten steel.
Let's talk about the look on Trick Williams' face when the Undertaker was in the ring on NXT this week. He was shaking. Right.
You can see. That's what I'm saying.
That man's got aura. I'm telling you, that man has got aura. Undertaker is a special cat. He always has been. He always will be. And I've seen him. I've seen him live. I don't know about you, Matt Burns. I've seen him live, and he is incredible.
The weird thing about it is, I thought that was really interesting when you got tricked. It's like, and he just goes, "You ain't got enough weight to step to an OG."
Have you seen the Undertaker live?
I don't think I've actually seen him live because
no.
When I went,
not only have I seen him live, right? Guess which version I've seen live? Because this is wild, right? The version of the Undertaker that I saw live was Big Evil Red Devil. So not the American Badass, but the heel champ. Like,
you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay.
Yeah, that's the version I saw. Here comes the rattlesnake.
I have been on Raw when it was live. I was there for the infamous where.
Can you hear the cage music in the background? That's not me. That's actually happening on the. I should have saved it. It's the desk moving up music ready for the main event. Sorry, mate. You carry on. I interrupted you there.
No, good. It's good timing, actually. Good timing.
But you don't think you've seen the Undertaker live?
No. For me, I was at Raw when I remember when Santino with Sheamus having that tea biscuit party.
Nice.
I was there for that one because I remember Mark Henry doing phenomenal work in a multi-person match. But look at this. Straight off, that's how you jump straight into a match.
Straight in the aisle. Austin and Undertaker trading blows. And there's not many people that can go toe-to-toe with the Undertaker and win in a fist fight. But here's Austin. Grabs the title belt. Oof. Goes for Taker.
Now, I was saying earlier, with the strap match and this match being back-to-back next to each other, do you reckon that could have hurt one of them?
It could have done, but I think, do you know what? I think no matter what, The Rock versus Triple H was never going to be seen as a match as important as a match with Stone Cold. Somebody said it in an interview, it might have been Triple H not long ago. The glass breaking, right? Meant holy shit, right? Every time that glass broke, it's a holy shit moment. These people are in this crowd. They have been waiting for Austin all night.
Yeah.
As soon as his music hits, the place goes nuts. He is the man at this point. There is absolutely nothing stopping him.
He's striking that hard. The actual barricade came loose.
And he hits his hand. And we got Vince on commentary like it's 1994.
We're back again.
Oh, what a maneuver.
They're bringing it. What a maneuver.
Again, if you're listening along live, we're currently at 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 56, 57, 58, 59. 2 hours, 23 minutes exactly. So make sure you're synced up with us as Undertaker and Austin are brawling in the aisle on the way back to the ring. Just a reminder, earlier on in the night, they've both been busted open, and therefore this match is precarious now. You know, it's first blood, so whoever bleeds first, the opponent wins the WWF title. And these matches are quite difficult, actually, because if something happens by mistake in the ring, if you get a punch wrong and pop somebody's nose, you know, that's the finish.
I know at some point during either this Sunday or during next week, we've got to do another video.
A SummerSlam predictions video next week. Yeah, we'll be back probably a week tonight doing our SummerSlam predictions for night 1 and night 2. Any matches you're looking forward to, Matt Burns, SummerSlam 2025?
I am looking forward to Punk versus Gunther.
Yeah.
I am looking forward.
What about Roman and Jay versus Bronson and Braun?
That you mean the Bronze?
The Bronson and Braun.
The Bronze, as that Roman Reigns dubbed them. I think that'd be a good match.
Also, really enjoyed Roman Reigns' promo work this week.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always very good, but I really enjoyed it this week.
Yeah. He's always got that elevation. It's so good. And yet, if you think about it, he couldn't really. He was struggling when he was at first, when he's with Cena. But then you saw Cena say to him, indicate to him, cut loose.
Yeah. It's experience as well, right? He's got so much experience now. Austin's picking up them stairs. He's going to take out the Undertaker.
Ooh. It just goes to show how quick this match will turn around with these weapons around. And this is the thing with these matches, it can happen at any time. The question with first blood matches is, what happens if you just get a nosebleed? You've lost the match.
That's what I just said, yeah. You did one wrong move.
You still with us?
I'm still here, mate. I'm still here.
So it sounded like I had a disconnection or something. I was like,
no,
please don't cut off. Right.
Austin, big right hand on the Undertaker outside of the ring. You know, I can't explain how big of a story was in mid '99. You know, people liked The Rock, people liked The Undertaker, people liked Kane, but Austin was on a different level.
The weird thing about it is, when you look back at the Attitude Era, everyone remembers Austin being around for, it felt like forever. He was always there forever. But when you actually look at the time frame of how long he's there, it's not as long as you think.
And he was only top of the mountain from mid '98 through to 2001. Then he's, 2003, 2002, he's disappeared for the majority of. Took his ball and went home. 2003, by WrestleMania, he's retired. So really, you've only got till the end of 2001 as him as a top guy.
It just goes to show how important time is.
Well, we always say Hogan made Vince a millionaire. Austin made Vince a billionaire.
Yeah.
But you just talk about, WWE's always been a babyface territory, right? And you talk about John Cena, the greatest of all time. Absolutely. You think about Hulk Hogan and those days. Right now, Cody Rhodes is undisputedly the man in WWE, and he is the number one babyface. He absolutely is. But Austin, although this was a really short time frame, he had such an impact on the sport. Breath of fresh air, I think.
The difference is people can do amazing things with such short amount of time.
Yeah. He was the anti-hero, wasn't he? And that's what WWE wanted about that.
Yeah. He wasn't like a buddy, like really, nice guy and everything, eat your vitamins and everything. And the weird thing about it,
from it, beer swelling, finger raising, do you know what I mean? He was going for it.
Exactly.
2 hours, 28 minutes, 12, 13, 14 seconds of the stream, and we're midway through this main event between Steve Austin and The Undertaker. Austin now, taking out the leg of the big dog, The Undertaker. 6'10" and a half, JR says, and Austin absolutely doing his legs. Referee Earl Hebner on the call, senior referee at this time. And Vince on commentary. Can't wait to get off TV.
Now, for me, right now, there's the two main event matches that we've got at SummerSlam. I feel as though, yeah. I feel there's going to be a shocker, and there can potentially be a shocker in both of them. Do you know why?
Go
on. Some people are rumored saying that Seth's going to cash in.
I know. Do you know what? I've read this. I've read this. So the theory is, let me talk through the theory. The theory is that the injury is a work, and it'll be ultimately shocking and really poetic justice for Seth Rollins if CM Punk defeats Gunther and then Rollins cashes in on Punk and he isn't even injured. And in a world where we are releasing a documentary series about the inner workings of WWE creative, and we don't know what the last episode in the series is about,
yeah,
like I said, I'm really interested for the series because, I don't want to believe it, because if I believe it and then it doesn't happen, I'll be disappointed. But equally, it's made us all think, right? And that's what WWE are really good at right now. They're really good
making you guess,
guessing, making us care, making us second guess. Listen, if Rollins cashes in on Punk after he beats Gunther, because he will beat Gunther, because he's the best in the world. I'll love it. I will. Genuinely, I'll think it's brilliant. But if it doesn't happen, I don't think I'll be disappointed. I haven't hoped for it. I think it would be great, but I don't quite believe it. Maybe I'm being cynical.
Yeah. Well, either way, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's going to happen yourself.
We'll be back Sunday for our next episode of the podcast, Matt Burns. What are we doing?
Ooh. I'm just trying to think what to do.
Yeah, we could do another watch along, or we could do a different episode where we get a reboot this and a Buried Alive, etc.
I feel
we're doing the predictions next Wednesday, no matter what. So I'll leave it up to you what we do for our audience. But following that week, we'll obviously have the SummerSlam review episode, probably on the Monday night, to make sure we've seen it. And then after that, we've got 2 SummerSlam watch-alongs to do if we don't do one next week. So I think maybe we should do a SummerSlam watch-along next Sunday. And I think maybe 1992.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely epic.
Anyway, I'm really looking forward to SummerSlam 1992. Shall we do that on Sunday?
Why not?
Part 1 on Sunday night, SummerSlam 1992 watch-along. You heard it here first, guys.
So we're doing the 1992 after, during?
No, the weekend before.
And the weekend before?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I think. Let me check that.
I thought it was next week.
No, I think SummerSlam is a week on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday.
No, week on Saturday, yeah. No mistake, it is.
Yeah, this Sunday's the 27th. The weekend after is the 2nd, 3rd, yeah. So
yeah, we have got a week.
1992 SummerSlam this weekend, Sunday the 27th, part 1 at least. We'll do our predictions episode on Wednesday the 30th for SummerSlam 2025, and then we'll be back on the 4th of August for the SummerSlam review. We've got a really healthy calendar coming up, Matt Baines. I'm looking forward to. Make sure you are subscribed to get all that good stuff. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's free to subscribe. So just subscribe. We talk about loads of wrestling, and now Austin's managed to get the Undertaker tied up in the ropes as Earl Hebner gets up, and Austin's going to get that chair. Vince is beside himself.
No,
the chair in the ring. Undertaker's tied up, and CTE be damned. We're about to bust open the Undertaker. Here comes Shane.
Boom!
Takes a shot.
That's what you call a shot.
Vince is beside himself. But Undertaker might get loose now. You got to stay focused, Stone Cold.
Oh, big
foot to the face.
And he's loose.
Going to take her out. Austin's up. Oh, low blow. I can't remember the finish now. Genuinely can't remember the finish.
Ooh. I think I remember it.
How did Austin win the title back? Because last month he lost the 2-on-1 ladder match at King of the Ring.
No, that was with the company.
No. Yeah. Yeah, so he lost that to the McMahons. So they're back in control. But then he came into this match as champion again. So how did he win the title? Was that on Raw? Must have been. Big low blow to the Undertaker with that heel kick through the legs of Austin. And boom, stunner. Big stunner to the Undertaker. And now he's just got to bust him open. But here comes Vince with his crutch. The man trying to hit Austin. Big right hand to Vince. Have some of that. Now where's Austin going? He's going for another chair.
I felt like that was just a proper biff.
Rolls back into the ring to the Undertaker, who's just been stunned, remember. Shane's down, Vince is down. Oh, chair to the gut by the Undertaker. As we hit 2 hours, 35 minutes and 29 seconds on the stream. Big chair shot to the back. But you've got to bust him open, Undertaker. If you want to be champion. Oh, as he puts his hands on the referee, Earl Hebner's down. Undertaker out of frustration. Now, Undertaker's got that chair. He's about to take out Austin. Who's here now? X-Pac with that spinning wheel kick.
In his face.
And that's because, obviously, Undertaker helped earlier on in the night take out Kane with the Big Show.
Yep. Payback.
And now Austin's got that TV camera.
Are you ready for your close-up?
Boom. Big shot.
And you hear the mic as well.
Yeah. Absolutely clouted him. Shane gets up and takes a right hand. And Austin right now, the referee needs to get up, but Austin right now clearing house. So much blood. Another right hand.
Taker's bleeding, but the referee hasn't seen it. Toe to toe. Here we go.
As soon as he turns around, the ref's going to see it. Ding, ding, ding. Undertaker's bleeding. Puts Austin down. And that was a mistake because now Undertaker's going to turn around into Stunner. And Taker's down one more time. Brilliant finish. Absolutely brilliant. Vince is getting in the ring now. It's the end of an era, remember. Vince goes away after this. And it's because of, boom, another Stunner. Probably the best one he ever took.
No.
Yeah, probably the best one. He's taken some absolute awful stunners.
He has taken some
stunner there.
ones.
Oh, now Triple H in the ring taking on Austin. Yeah, now we're going to get Triple H versus Austin at SummerSlam. And here comes the people's champ. And who'd have thought The Rock would have been coming to Austin's aid just a few short months after WrestleMania 15 and Backlash?
Oh, no.
Undertaker
It was more like,
takes Austin out of the chair. Austin's retained the title. The show's over, but we're still going.
Vince is leaving.
They're both bleeding. There's blood everywhere.
This is the thing. Right now, this does not look like your typical brawl. This is. I know we had a piece of call with Austin, The Rock and Triple H, but just look. What would you say about the veracity of this right now? Does this feel like, like you said, end of an era?
Yeah. I mean, how do we end this? I mean, Austin's got to drink his beer at the end of the night. Hogan must pose. Austin's going to roll in the ring now. Get away from them. And back on the Undertaker. Here we go.
This is how you make it look like this is the whole way of saying blood feud. I'm surprised they didn't do this as an event called Bad Blood.
Funny that, isn't it? But it was fully loaded.
He's going to have to leave the company. But he doesn't have to leave the company until...
He's going to get back up for one last stunner now. Because if it's the end of an era, get one more in. Oh, don't shake hands with the rattlesnake.
Oh!
And there we go. Austin must pose. Get him some beers. I don't know if that's how I would have finished it with Undertaker walking away. But I suppose Undertaker wasn't the villain that ultimately needed defeating in this story. Vince McMahon was.
No, yeah. And never mind.
There isn't time. 24 seconds left of the pay-per-view. And now we get to move on to Austin versus Triple H at SummerSlam. We'll be back with that watch long in probably about 3 weeks, Matt Burns, eh?
Probably, yep.
Wow, and that's the end of the episode. I'll stop the clock.
Epicness, that is. Just
quality, absolutely quality watch along there. Thanks everyone for watching along with us. Thanks for all your inputs over the two streams, because we haven't had many comments tonight, but we did have some on Sunday when we started this, part one. So thanks for watching along with us. Again, if you want to leave us a comment below, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. It's free to do. Just hit the subscribe button. You'll know when we're live. You'll be notified each and every time as long as you click the bell. Like the video, because, we'll love it. And check out the website, theburningtruthuk.com, for loads and loads of stuff on there, merch, all our videos, blogs, and also a link where you can email the show directly and love Matt Burns, because he's currently wearing one of our designs from the website, which says DFTBA t-shirt. What does it mean? He'll tell you in a second.
Of course. But as we always say, please stay fine, stay passionate for wrestling. Check out your local wrestling, because believe me, we've got plenty of it. It's around and about, like we said. We've got United on Friday. We've got United on Saturday. We've got UKWA next month. I believe there's also a few other wrestling events that could be getting mentioned on future episodes.
Absolutely.
But with that, most importantly, please always remember DFTBA. And in case you don't know what it means, read it. Don't forget to be awesome.
Well, that was Fully Loaded. And so am I on WWF Attitude. Excelsior.